My beloved, my dear brother, my precious sister, there is something I must tell you today, something deeply sacred, something divinely orchestrated. You've been wondering why everything suddenly went quiet, why doors you knocked on didn't open, why people you once held close seem distant now. Listen carefully. It's not rejection. It's not abandonment. It's protection. You, the chosen one, have been set apart, not cast away, set apart. Heaven has not forgotten you. Heaven is hiding you. The Lord your God is placing you in a season of incubation, not to punish you, but to preserve you. Because what's ahead is holy, because you are destined. And when something is destined, when something is divine, it must be guarded until the appointed time. Don't be discouraged in the silence. Don't lose heart in the stillness. The womb is quiet before birth. The cocoon is tight before flight. And in this hidden place, God is whispering to your soul, I am with you, child. I'm shielding you for what's to come. But hold on, endure the incubation. For soon, very soon, the world will see what heaven already knows. You are not forgotten. You are called. You are chosen. You are not being rejected. You are being protected. This is the truth your heart must cling to when everything in your life feels like it's falling apart. When the doors you were so sure would open suddenly shut in your face. When the voices that once praised you now fall silent. When the very people you counted on disappear like a passing shadow. The enemy whispers in those moments, you're not wanted. You're not enough. You've been rejected. But the Spirit of the living God is speaking louder, though in a gentle, quiet whisper saying, oh no, my child, you are not being rejected. I'm protecting you. You see, the ways of God are not the ways of man. When man sees silence, God sees strategy. When man sees separation, God sees sanctification. And when man sees rejection, God sees redirection away from danger, away from corruption, away from environments that would have crushed the destiny He placed within you. That friendship that broke apart, that opportunity that crumbled, that circle that no longer includes you. It's not because you didn't belong. It's because you were never meant to shrink yourself to fit where God never sent you. What you saw as betrayal was actually the mercy of God pulling you out before it destroyed your spirit. God doesn't expose you to certain places, people, or platforms too early. Not because you're unworthy, but because you're too precious. You're chosen. You are marked. You are carrying something sacred within you. And just like a delicate flame in the wind, God surrounds you with His hand, not to smother you, but to shield you. It is protection in disguise. Sometimes we cry over the rooms we were never invited into, not realizing those rooms were filled with poison. Sometimes we mourn the hands that let go of us, not knowing they were not equipped to hold what God is growing inside of us. He sees what you cannot see. He hears conversations you'll never hear. He knows the secret motives behind every open door. And so when God says, oh no, it's not to hurt you, it's to hide you. What's even more powerful is that this protection doesn't always look like safety. Sometimes it looks like loneliness. Sometimes it looks like heartbreak. Sometimes it looks like confusion. But if you trace God's fingerprints through your past, you'll see it clearly. Every delay, every detour, every disappointment was not random. It was God placing His body between you and the enemy's plan. You were never forgotten. You were never overlooked. You were the end. Incubation is preparation, not punishment. This truth may be hard to embrace when you're sitting in the stillness, feeling forgotten by the world. When nothing is moving forward, when your prayers feel unanswered, when the promises spoken over your life seem delayed, you might begin to wonder if you did something wrong. You might even think God is displeased with you. But beloved, that season you're in, the quiet awaiting, the solitude, is not God punishing you. It is God preparing you. Look at how God operates. Every time He is about to birth something powerful, He takes it into hiding. Every miracle begins in silence. Every promise goes through a process. Before David wore the crown, he faced lions and bears in the wilderness. Before Joseph sat in the palace, he sat in a prison. Before Jesus performed His first miracle, He spent 30 years in complete obscurity. This is the rhythm of heaven, incubation before elevation. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are not cursed. You are in divine incubation. And just like a child in the womb, you are being formed in secret. God is shaping your character, refining your heart, removing every dependency on the world, and anchoring your faith in Him alone. What He is doing in you now is hidden from others, but not hidden from heaven. You may not have an audience, but you have His attention. The womb is not a place of punishment. It is a place of potential. It is where strength is built before the battle comes. It is where identity is established before influence is given. And that's what God is doing with you. He is establishing something eternal within you. He is teaching you to walk by faith, not by applause. He is stretching your patience, your obedience, your endurance, because the weight of the calling on your life requires deep roots. You may not see the fruit yet, but something is growing beneath the surface. Do not despise this season just because it feels slow. God's timing is not man's timing. He is not late. He is precise. And if He has placed you in a season of stillness, it is because there is something inside of you that is not yet ready to be revealed. Not because you are failing, but because the next chapter demands more from you than the last one ever did. Think of how a seed must break open underground before it ever pushes through the soil. It feels like destruction, but it's actually the beginning of new life. In the same way, what feels like the breaking of your plans may be the birthing of God's plans. He's not asking you to understand everything right now. He's asking you to trust Him in the mystery. He's asking you to believe that His hands are still on you, even when nothing seems to be moving. Many people give up in incubation because they crave the spotlight more than the secret place. But what God is building in you now cannot be rushed. If He promotes you too soon, it will crush you. But if He prepares you fully, nothing will be able to shake you. Your silence today is building strength for tomorrow. Your hiddenness is making you unshakable. The longer the preparation, the greater the purpose. So when you feel tempted to question why things aren't happening yet, when you feel like your prayers are hitting a ceiling, when it seems like others are advancing while you are standing still, remember this: you are in the safest place you could be under God's watchful eye, His divine incubation. He knows what you carry. He knows what you're becoming. He is not done. He is just making sure you're fully ready. Because what's coming is far greater than anything you've ever imagined.